All right, I think we're on. Hey everyone, how's it going? Okay, so as promised, this is just a quick video to sort of, follow up from the video that we've done on Sunday. Obviously, Sunday was a video that was series of videos actually, because it was on Telegram, so it was short videos. Series of videos done right after we sort of finished relaunching the platform. And they were like really quick and not really planned for. So this is a bit more like a toned down and structured video to address certain points and also to sort of share with you guys what's going to be happening the next few weeks. It's going to be like a bit more than an hour right now. Maybe by the time I post this video, it's going to be about an hour. We're going to have VC on Telegram, so I'm going to address even more questions there. I know it's going to be a bit early for some of you guys, so we'll see how it goes. If we're going to do another one a few hours later, I'll be available anyways. I'll check out the chat if you guys have more questions and if another one is sort of worth it. So yeah, let's sort of kickstart. So anyways, thank you so much, guys. Obviously, really tremendous thank you for all your patience and all your support. Really awesome to have community that's always behind your back, that's always supporting you. Um, like I said, so the token launch was perfect from my perspective, and I think in general. If you guys have not noticed, because it went pretty fast, and we will share those tokenomics as well within the next few days. Just need to prepare the documentation. What we targeted at was token launch at 0.605 USD. So that's for one Balz at a 250 market cap and FDV at 5 million. So we targeted the FDV at 5 million because 10 million is like, it would have been too high for a low market cap gem. And 1 million would have been, and below would have been a bit too low for the project that we are, because we are, not just pure meme, we are a serious project as well. We are building stuff. We have raised 2.5 mil. So that 5 million for us was sort of the sweet spot. I think some of you guys have noticed we don't see it yet on CoinMarketCap, DexScreen, etc., and all that. So usually those platforms are not able to automatically compute anything that's not been minted yet or anything that's been burnt. We have to inform them by ourselves. We have informed CoinMarketCap, DexScreen, etc., and all that. But as you know, thousands of tokens are launched a day. I'm sure they have a long queue. There is a faster process, which is a payment process, which is one that we're going to look to in the next 1 or 2 days. I just wanted to sort of have the dust settle a bit before sort of focusing on this. Our main focus, obviously, is so that everyone can claim, and that's sort of our focus, and that's our next steps in the next coming 1 and 2 days. So that's going to be sort of settled. In terms of the platform and the claims, I know there's a lot of questions with regards to the technical part of it, like, dashboard, etc., and all that. So all that is being resolved right now. I think we're going through the tickets. If you have not received any response now, right now we're 80% through it. I think we've solved through 80%. On the back end, even as I'm speaking right now, there's constantly updates. So just be patient, guys, because sometimes you're like trying to log in while we are updating a new patch, etc., and all that. As mentioned, platform-wise, it's just when we launched, we were being attacked. I mean, we were prepared for it, but obviously there's always new ways every time you launch a token where people are trying to attack you, and we've seen it as well within our Telegram. We saw it on our backend. So to play it safe, we sort of had another look, and it was during that part, and this is 100% skill issue, where a site accidentally kicked out the platform source code, and I had to rebuild it from scratch the last few hours. So obviously rebuilding it from scratch would include like the initial bugs that always come at launch. So that's what we are going through right now. But most of them, thankfully, has been solved. Thanks to you guys, thanks to our mods, thanks to our admins, thanks to our community members who are always helping us, and thank you for your patience. That's going to be sorted out. I think by today, at least 99% should be done. So that would be really cool, so that we can focus on what comes next. And what comes next, basically, for us is full force on marketing first, at least for the next 2 or 3 weeks. We want to do that. We think that's the best time right now to sort of build in terms of PR and paid marketing, so that we build sort of our indexing and algorithm on the back end of X and Google. so that when anybody sort of searches, they see all the good stuff. So PR means like, now if you Google Balz, you'll get to see some news. We have much more on the back end as well, and obviously some sort of information that's going to be posted on X, as well as spaces coming along. That's going to be our focus. Our focus is sort of to do that and grow organically through paid and organic marketing and PR, our community and also the charts. We're not going to do buybacks at the initial stage. I'll explain that in a bit. But we want to grow organically at this stage because the market is still pushing. We've got one of the best news just recently. I think and that's just me reading news really quickly while I'm building. If it's fake news, then I'll have to review it. I have to check it later. I'm looking at the market news in like about 2 hours or so, when I'm checking on like token performance. But what we saw is like potential stimulus checks that's coming out. If that's confirmed and that's true, literally we have the same science as what we had during the previous crazy bull run, and we are pretty much at that point. So for us right now is basically growing our backend sort of algorithm from the marketing perspective and build our community, prepare our community, and then grow all out once the market sort of push, because that's sort of the fastest way to grow and also the best way to grow as well. It's really during these times, everybody usually are sort of either very cautious or very stuck with their own community. It's only when things sort of turn towards the positive that people start to open up a bit on trying and meeting new people, communities, and projects. So that's what we are targeting. In terms of buybacks, the same. So as you guys know, we've done zero so far, obviously, but that's sort of the plan anyways. We've always wanted to sort of see the first few weeks or month or so, the organic growth of the token. As you guys know, if you do the simple math, without doing any buybacks right now, so we've put, we wanted to keep the liquidity at low price so that it would come up pretty fast, and obviously can drop off pretty low as well. So the debt was pretty low, but now we have about 2.5 mil in terms of buybacks. If you do the math of buybacks within the next 3 months, how it could affect the token, no matter how much sales we have, we're looking at least of a 20, 10, 20x. I'm not going to say 20 of the go, 10, 20x. And that's not including because we've sort of put our liquidity with BNB, right? We are also in some ways, if you guys understand how it works, sort of pegged to BNB's growth as well. It's going to be really a lot of growth potential there within the next few months. So for us, I mean, for me, and I'm sure for any community member has been long enough with us, looking at charts right now, it's like, okay, it's totally fine. It's not scary at all, and actually, it's not that bad. It just means more dips for us normies, or like not including the buybacks, to sort of bring it up to the normal price. That's fine. And then shake away all the paper hands. We know with every token sale before launch, that there's always, those like airdrop hunters, pre-sale hunters, etc., and all that, who usually are not committed to communities. We 100% know that. And it's part of the game, and we accept that. Everybody does what they need to do in the crypto space. But for us, obviously, it's to grow in the long term. And I see a lot of people. You can tell it's like either their first cycle or their first 1.5 cycle. What we're building right now is you're pretty much getting what you're asking for and what you're looking for, right? When you look at it from another lens. Launching a token on a no-code platform, pretty smooth, pretty quick. I just put my money, it goes up. And obviously what's going to happen, it gets rugged. What happened to dev later, 99%, there are some tokens that sort of grow from there, but 99%, they're gone, they disappear. For us, it's much more complicated than that. We're building much more than that. So with that comes, um, things that might sort of screw up at the start. But that's what we are here for as, leaders and devs and admins and community members, sort of building public, growing public, fix them in public, and show everybody that we are a strong community. And everybody knows this is sort of really the foundation and the start of what's going to be an awesome meme coin. So I have really no fears of what has happened at launch. I have really no fears of how the token is at. We are pretty much still at a very good place. So everything is good, and it's going to be exciting next few months. So that's that. So for me, I think I've sort of covered in general at a very high level where we're at. Just to sort of summarize really quickly, just in case we missed. Um, One is 99% of all the patches are going to be done by today. We are 80% through the list. We'll be contacting you guys bit by bit. Two, in terms of tokenomics, coin market cap, etc., and all that, we have submitted all the numbers, the correct numbers, just waiting for their response. Anyways, even if they don't respond because they have a long queue, we are going to be paying to have the fast track within the next few days. So that's that. Um, in terms of marketing, we have some PR, paid marketing. We are going to do some spacers. We are having discussions with KOLs, but we're being very careful with that. I mean, so far, like we've not really seen ROI with KOLs the last like 5, 6, 7, close to 10 years working with them. So we're being very careful with that. We do have some partnerships that we're going to announce that are pretty cool, pretty interesting. That's going to be fun. You guys will see. And then we're going to start doing spaces as well, like I mentioned. So that's that in terms of marketing. Buybacks, we're going to be pretty much organic for the next few weeks to see how it goes. And then basically to really study how one, the market is, our community is. I know there's going to be a lot of people, being wary and not wanting to be not wanting to be exit liquidity. That's very normal. But also, I pretty much know we're going to shake quite a bit of paper hands, so that's fine. For us, it's pretty much okay to most of the time. These guys are the first ones to lose patience, so it's okay. But once we sort of pick up tractions, once we sort of have buybacks, once we sort of have our community come in, the number of transactions are going to increase, and two major things are going to sort of happen. One is CoinMarketCap is going to list us, CoinGecko is going to list us, and then plus we're going to sort of pay to get started and all that kind of stuff on Dex screen and all. So that's going to sort of really increase our transactional volume. And with those green candles, this is where we're going to start doing buybacks. So we are going to be very patient. We're here for the long run. And like I said, if you do the math, it's a very straightforward math to where we're sort of hitting at. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it here because I'm going around in circles. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. Again, thank you all for your support. We'll have the VC later, so you guys can watch this, and then later, if you have any more questions, we can address that. One final thing, I know everybody's gonna ask me this, not everybody, but those who played the game, what happens with regards to the game? So with regards to the game, all I need to do is to collect your wallets. So guys, just be patient because I'm focusing on people who are doing the claims right now. And once that is done, then I will be approaching all of those who have played the game and who have entitled rewards. Just get their wallets and then we will top them up with the amount. So thank you guys. See you guys in a bit.